After discussing four very important topics on oversights about fundraising, we have come to the oversight number 5. That is underestimating how much time it takes to source funds. Generally, I'm repeating generally, I have said earlier also, people are more aggressive. People overcalculate their anxiety and undercalculate the time taken to complete the process. Almost everything in business, particularly those things outside your direct control, take more time than you want or expect. Sourcing funds is one of those things. This is especially the case when sourcing money from individual investors. Because some people, when they start, their proposals, their balance sheets are not bankable. So banks don't support them. They go to individual investors who, out of their risk quotient, are ready to invest or lend. Even when people tell you that they are going to invest in your business, I'm talking of individual investors. Even when people tell you that they're going to invest in your business, it is really hard to get them to write a check for you. Getting people to part with their money is like trying to get food away from them. And they won't give you food when you're hungry. When you really need money, they will not give you money like that. It's a real tough task. People who have got capacity to give money will wait as long as possible to part with their money. You may find that you have to literally write out that investment. You literally have to write that investment and a check written out for you from your potential investors' hands. Even with the loans from the banks or institutions, documents need to be put together, processed, reviewed, put through bureaucratic process, and ultimately signed. It takes a lot of time. And a founder of a startup, a small businessman, generally doesn't have that patience. So he writes in a business plan, I will be able to do it in a time which is not a practically right time. The very dangerous part. Let us now talk about how to avoid this oversight. How to avoid this oversight in becoming a blunder. Take whatever time frame you think is needed to raise funds and increase it by 50 to 100%. If you have budgeted 6 months, it will probably take 9 to 12 months. And if you're thinking of 1 month, wake up, because you are dreaming. You are really dreaming. You have to keep it in your mind. Then, in time, only your father, your mother can give you money. Nobody else. There are very few Destiny children who get it, but not everyone. That is one in, I would call, million who get it in before they think. So, in general, underestimation of time in the process for fund sourcing is a killer part, because if you have estimated that you're going to get it in 6 months, you promise people in the process, and you don't get it, they make your life miserable. So be very careful on this point.